Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to the Geek Suite. I'm your host, the one and only Kidner Bean, and we're back for the next video in our Yu-Gi-Oh! Crime series.
It's time to do.
So in episodes 1 and 2, we covered Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1, episodes 1 through 8, and now we're continuing with episodes 9 through 12, where we go over all the crime that happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! Instances where they should have called the police. Just a reminder, we're not including weird supernatural crimes, we're only including instances in which the police could be called and and reasonably have done something. Alrighty, my lovelies, let's get into it. Alrighty, my lovelies, we're continuing our series, and let's kick off with Season 1, Episode 9, Where We Don't Stand, A Ghost of a Chance.
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 It looks like...
Okay, so Episode 9 is the first of a two-part battle series where Yugi is battling fake ghost Kaiba, and Kaiba is helping from behind the scenes, hiding from Pegasus's goons. So the main crime that goes on in this one is the hacking that Kaiba does into Pegasus' system. Now, yes, Kaiba's technically in the right, but hacking is still considered a crime. And Kaiba's in the right up and until he crashes the satellite into the tower in what appears to be San Francisco. Because this is our first instance of, actual murder, you guys. Because, yeah, you don't see anybody die, and 4Kids is really adamant about not showing any violence to the point of this. But we do see that it crashes into a satellite that is manned by people, and it's completely destroyed, and you see the explosion in the little mushroom cloud. So, yeah, there were people in there, guys, and I'm pretty sure they didn't make it out. So, Kaiba's on the hook for, one count of hacking and, I don't know, let's call it an easy dozen counts of murder or involuntary manslaughter. We'll give him a pass on this one. I don't think that was his intent. And of course, in the background, we have our ongoing kidnapping of Grandpa Moto. Alrighty, so that's kind of all the big stuff we have for episode 9. Let's move on to episode 10. Alright, so episode 10 is sort of just a continuation from episode 9 in that we still have the ongoing hacking of Kaiba, and that's going to be the main crime for this one, but we do also have some new players to the game. We have more of Pegasus's goons. There is another attempt to kidnap and possibly murder Kaiba, depending on which version of Yu-Gi-Oh! You're watching, the American or the Japanese version. Okay, and like last time I pointed out some weird WTF censorship by 4Kids, we have another instance of that. So last time they censored Pegasus's wine drinking by calling it fruit juice when it's very clearly wine. And in episode 10, we see this. There's clearly supposed to be a glass in his hand that he's swirling, and they just completely removed the glass because they can't add in a line about it being fruit juice. It just cut that whole bit. Don't cut the wine glass. It just looks weird. He looks weird. What are you doing? Okay, and we end out episode 10 by Mokuba being transferred from a hostage throughout episodes 9 and 10 to being re-kidnapped and returning with the goons back to Pegasus's castle. And with that, we're moving on to episodes 11 and 12, which are the duel between Joey and Rex Raptor, which end with him getting his infamous Red Eyes Black Dragon. Okay, so as we mentioned at the end of episode 10, we get Mokuba being re-kidnapped, which they recap at the beginning of episode 11, in case you forgot what happened to him. And there's not really a lot of crime going on in this one, because again, it's mostly just him and Rex dueling, but we do get another flashback from Joey where we see Joey's life is just riddled with tragedy and crime. So this one we see where Joey's in a warehouse, which is an homage or a callback to the mysterious Season 0 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where Joey gets jumped by a gang, so that's like a charge of assault for each one of them. And that's kind of it. So moving on to episode 12. Episode 12, we have the weird camp sequence after the duel with Rex Raptor ends. And so there's a charge for being a peeping Tom / stalking with Bakura, because now he's just stalking Yugi and his friends and Taya while she's in the shower. Weird, creepy. No. I know we know Bakura is the ultimate big bad, but that's just ew. And then at the end, we also get Bakura kidnapping / taking Yugi's friends hostage, and I know I said I wasn't covering supernatural crime, and I know I've said this in every episode so far, but this one gets an honorable mention when Bakura takes them in for a shadow game, because he low-key just takes them all to what appears to be a physical place that none of them agreed to go. And that is kind of it for Season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes 9 through 12. If you liked today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our delicious Geek Suite content. I'll be back next time when we cover episodes 13 through 16. Thank you so much for watching, my lovelies, and I will see you all next time.